Hello everybody, Steven here with Cardboard Coalition. And today I figured I'd bring you an unboxing or the infamous what's in the box, man? What's in the box of Cryptozoic Games DC Deck Building Rebirth. Sorry, DC Deck Building Game, right? I always call this DC Deck Building, but the DC Deck Building Game Rebirth. Now it's been out for a little bit, but with Black Friday going around, a local shop had an extra discount. They had this for cheap, so I ran in and went ahead and picked it up. And, it wasn't necessarily because it was Black Friday. I mean, I went there wanting to see maybe what kind of deals they had, and they had some good stuff, but this was the one thing I've had my eyeball on for a long time. This finishes out my collection. As I told you guys, I'm very bad about collecting up everything of that. And this is the one I don't have. And this one, from everything I can tell from reading about it, it's different than the other ones. These all can be played together, right? They can all be played together, but this one plays differently. So I'll go ahead and flip this over actually right now. And I got it kind of zoomed in so you guys can see better, because sometimes when I watch unboxing videos, I feel like they're a little far away and I want to see things. All right, instead and lifting it up to the camera, but I'll do my best. So if you've ever played DC Deck Building, you can tell this is the setup for the game. It's set up differently. You don't have that line of cards, right? And it looks like it says it's co-op, and it says it's 1 to 4 players. So we got 1 to 4 players, where normally it's 2 to 4 players for this game. So is it upside down? No, it's just how I turned it. All right. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what comes inside. All right. Of course, we have the rulebook, which everybody needs. Everyone needs a rulebook, right? This might not work, having it so close. Let's see if I can adjust on the fly. Live in the video. Steven trying to be a cameraman, not working well. All right. So there we go. So we have a rule book. Like the other ones, there's a sequence, a quick reference on the back. Not very long. I'm going to have to jump into this one because, like I said, this is different from the regular game. So we have some cardboard things. This is your threat tracker. I don't know what these are. Some numbers. I guess it'll tell us. I'll figure it out at some point. Set those down there. Then we got the heroes. I might look and see. It might be kind of hard. It would be kind of interesting to get little statues of each of the heroes. Yeah, I thought I was being slick putting it like this to give you guys a really up close, but it's not. It doesn't work so well. And these are location cards. Areas. I know that. We got more tokens, locations, things like that. Yeah, right. Scenario Pack 8. Oh, I wonder if I'm not supposed to open these. That's interesting. So we got Scenario Pack 8, and there's cards in there. 7, 6, 5. Oh, now I'm super excited. 4. Did I do research before I picked this up? No. I just knew it was a deck building. DC Deck Building is one I didn't have. 2 and 1. And there's obviously cards in there. I'm not going to open these to show you guys because it seems like you're not supposed to. So, sorry. All right. Now, this is a divider. This is for the, they make a box. What's it called? I'm glancing over because I have it here. You guys can't tell because I'm just off camera. I think it's the multiverse box. I can't read it right now. It's something like that, but it's a box that carries everything. This is just a divider for all that. Here's our hero cards. We already kind of saw what heroes we're going to deal with, but let's go ahead and jump in. Now, from my understanding, you can use these cards in the regular DC deck building games too, or you can play here. It's all interchangeable. So we have Aquaman, we have Batman, we have Cyborg, Flash, Jessica Cruz, Simon Baz, Superman, and Wonder Woman. So we got 2 Green Lanterns in there. It's kind of interesting. But all right, we got some of those. Randomizer. Let's see what else is in here before we go in. Oh, these are just the stands for each of the heroes. You put the little stands in here. I hope they line up and they fit in there well. Like I can put them on these and just stack them all in there. That'll be awesome. All right, let's go through some cards. because this is what we're here for. We're here for the cards. Check and see how even my lineup was. That one's already kind of split open, but there we go. All right, I see the punch cards. So, like I said, I'm going to have to figure out how this game works, but we'll kind of go like that, get more in the picture. But you have punch cards, right? And this one's pretty cool. Wonder Woman, who's she knocking out there? I can't tell because I'm looking through the camera lens, and I can't tell when I look closer. All right, we got all of our punch cards. A run card, move 2. I think this has to do with the actual game because there's locations. So a bunch of run cards. Helping hand. It's another starter card. So these are cards you start with. All right. It's interesting. So there's 4 of them. Then there's a weakness. Is a weakness like all of them. It's interesting that nothing's marked on the weakness. Bat cycle. Cool. We got the bat signal. This is definitely different. Flight. We got super speed. Tomorrow's headline. Toss. So there's definitely different cards in here than the main game. Gain a card with the cost of 4 less within range of 1. This would be interesting. So, and then withdraw. Then this is the randomizer. I think this is it's same with that multiverse thing. It's you can randomize the kind of cards that you set into play and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take these. And we'll just set these, I guess, right here. Let's look through these. These are going to be your normal cards that you buy and you play with. So in this game, if you haven't played it, you play as one of the DC heroes. And if you haven't played it, I recommend picking up one of them. And what I would say is just find a set that sounds good to you. They have the original one that has your main Justice League players and a couple. I want to say it has everybody in this set except for Hal Jordan is... it doesn't have the two Green Lanterns. It's Hal Jordan for your Green Lantern. All right, so we got jetpacks and a bat computer, Batmobile, grappling hook. See, this is equipment. This is like the normal game when you play. Triton of Atlantis, Flash's helmet, holographic computing, Zodiac crystals. I don't know what that is. Super suit. Yeah, I'm not going to read through all these. So there's a whole bunch of equipment. All right, and then you have your heroes. We got some Black Canary action, Lois Lane's in here. There's Cyborg, of course, Aquaman. They're going to have all the main heroes. And in this game, so what you end up doing is you collect up people. It's a deck building game, obviously. You collect up people and you put them into the game. Dr. Fate. I love Dr. Fate. You collect them up and you put them into your hand and then you play them. And there's a cost and then you buy the card for the cost. And I think I'm doing it. That's the point for winning at the end. I think that's the cost that it takes to play it. I haven't played this actually in a few months. I've been playing a lot of the Marvel deck building games. So I really kind of want to get back in this. So here's your superpower card. You got a whole bunch of different superpowers. Superpower, superpower, superpower. All these superpowers. All right. And these are the villain cards. So these are villains that can come up too. And the villains is kind of interesting. They go in your deck and you can play them. In most of the versions, there's some versions where you can't play. It's the crisis packs where you can't play if a villain's out in the line because you can have a line of cards. You can't attack the main villain, the super villain, I forget what they're called, until you get the side villains out of the way. That's cool that Eradicator's in here. All right. So these are your regular deck of cards that get put out that you can buy and stuff and use to build your own deck. And this one's going to be different, but the regular DC deck building, you have some punches. I don't think weaknesses go in your hand yet, or maybe they do. I know you have punches. Yeah, I think you get a couple weaknesses, and you have just a basic deck. And from there, you buy these. Oh yeah, this is how much it costs. And this is power that you get. Your power you can use to fight villains or to buy cards. Fight the main villain. This is what these are going to be. Let's see who some of these main villains are. This is the Rebirth world. So let's jump in and see. These can't all be villains because I think each game comes with like 8 villains. So we have Doomsday, we have Deathstroke, Reverse Flash, Despero. See, I know who these guys are. General Zod. Lex Luthor, Sinestro, Amazo. All right, and then it goes back to here, and then we'll put these here. It's normally where I put these cards, and I am going to sleeve these. But we have Talking to the Fish. It's a starter card. We got a hero card. And we got certain starter. I wonder if each player gets these cards, because see how these are all Aquaman, right? That's a cool Batman art. These are all Batman. And we got a Cyborg setup. Those are all Cyborg. I bet you this has something to do with this version of the game. There's all the Flashes. He's got 2 superhero and a starter. This is the, what's her name? Cruz. I don't know her very much. She's a relatively new Lantern. There's hers. Or this guy, if it's not Hal Jordan, I don't know who they are as a Lantern. You got Superman. And who's the other one? There's Hal Jordan. There's Guy Gardner, which came around when I was a kid. There is John Stewart. I know him. I think it's John Stewart. And then who is this one for? Wonder Woman. All right. So it looks like everybody gets their own card. So that's pretty much what comes in here. And like I said, you got these scenario packs, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to open them because I want to save the fun for me. But it looks like there's these sealed packs that you get to play through, which kind of has me interested because it's new, fun things to kind of deal with. All right. Well, that's everything that comes in the box for DC deck building game Rebirth, right, by Cryptozoic Games. I hope you guys enjoyed, and like I said, I apologize for not opening these, but I really kind of want to wait and see what's in there. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'm Steven with Cardboard Coalition. See you later, everybody. Bye.